Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with the next review of the Terror in the Isles challenge. This time, Jason and I watched Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein. They did the mash. They did the monster mash. That's exactly what this is. A monster mashup. Universal movie monsters, to be specific. It's a Universal monster movie featuring Dracula, Frankenstein, the Wolfman, and another surprise. It's a perfect hybrid of classic horror and classic comedy. Oh, and obviously, scenes from Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein are featured in Terror in the Isles. What a fun movie this is. What a fun movie this is. Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein is a 1948 horror comedy starring Bud Abbott and Lou Costello, of course. They play Chick Young and Wilbur Gray, respectively. Chick and Wilbur are freight handlers who are charged with handling the remains of Dracula and Frankenstein's monster when they are transported from Europe. They have been obtained by a man named Mr. McDougal, who plans to use them in his House of Horrors. But when the two monsters are resurrected right before Wilbur's eyes, no one believes him, not even Chick. What's even worse is Dracula plans to steal Wilbur's brain to replace the brain inside of Frankenstein's monster. With the help of his assistant, Dr. Sandra Mornay, Dracula goes to work. He disguises himself as a doctor himself, while Sandra tries to seduce Wilbur. She's not the only one, though. An insurance investigator named Joan, sent by Mr. McDougal when his prized possessions go missing, tries to do the same. Wilbur might currently have two women, but soon he might not even have a brain. Larry Talbot, also known as the Wolfman, tries to warn Wilbur and Chick. They don't heed his warning over the phone, so he travels to them. He followed Dracula and Frankenstein's monster from Europe, and for some reason, he knows exactly what Dracula is planning. The problem is that damn full moon keeps getting in the way. Because, as you know, whenever the moon is full, Larry Talbot becomes the Wolfman. It truly does become a monster mash, with Abbott and Costello in the middle. If ever there were a movie best suited for the phrase hijinks ensue, it's Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein. Like I said, it really is the perfect hybrid of classic horror and classic humor. You feel like you're watching a Universal monster movie, but you also feel like you're watching a slapstick comedy. That's the thing. It's both. The horror and humor is a great balance. I love seeing all of the classic monsters together like this. It's like the Expendables of the Universal Monster Universe. I love the scenes at the House of Horrors, and I love the scenes at the Masquerade Ball. It's basically a Halloween party with monsters. Lon Chaney Jr. is awesome as the Wolfman, Larry Talbot. And Bela Lugosi is the icon he was as Dracula. I wanted to say, I've been noticing in a lot of these classics, the set pieces in movies like this really benefit from the black and white. The sets are just gorgeous. Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein is an absolute blast, and the ending is pretty incredible. I love this movie, and I almost feel like watching it again already. My relatable recommendation is the original Frankenstein. I decided to recommend this one because, for some reason, it's not featured in Terror in the Isles, even though The Bride of Frankenstein is, and Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein is. Now, as a recommendation, this 1931 classic becomes part of the Terror in the Isles challenge, at least. Regardless, I'm sure you've all seen Frankenstein. But have you seen Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein? If so, what do you think of it? comment below and let me know. And please be sure to check out Jason's review. The Horror Man and Horrific Nightmares JM meet another movie to review soon for the Terror in the Aisles Challenge. Until then, thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up and be kind. Subscribe.